Quick update on the progress on my 1985 Land Rover 90 station wagon. If you've seen the video from before, you'll see there's quite a lot of changes now. I am not even close to halfway there. In the front we've gone all LED lights, and where's my hand? This is an MOD bumper. The difference between it and the stock bumper is it's thicker metal and has the pulling hitch in the middle. I then had an A-bar built on top of that. And then they added these little end caps, and then this is a license plate holder that I got off eBay. That works pretty well. You can see that right there. Hood is black. The paint job on it was looked like someone had driven it through a barbed wire fence. You can see more evidence of that right here. So I went black. I do have a different hood for it, a fiberglass one. What else? These are probably new. These are aluminum. Those are really good. I went black with the wheels. I liked it at first, but I'm actually thinking now I'm going to go back to silver. You see the doors don't match. That's because they are 2014 doors. This started off with the roll-up, lift-up latch style, where you literally go kind of like that, and then it has roll-up windows, but they were completely shot. So these are in much better shape. I have added aluminum handles here. Okay, staying on the outside. When I got this vehicle, it had a huge filler cap, and the problem with that was every time I had it filled up, and of course Oregon's one of the few states where they actually pump your gas, they would freak out. Will it stay in or it's out? I don't know. So I went to the new style. There is a locking version. I actually have a locker, but this is much better. Unfortunately, you also have to replace a whole lot of stuff inside there, if you can even see that, which I doubt. What else on this side? Added a light guard. Unfortunately, the light guard didn't fit with this wheel carrier, so I had to cut a section out here and have it re-welded. Bit of a pain. On the inside, we have a new steering wheel. This is the North American spec style steering wheel. It's a 36 spline. This style in 36 spline is really, really rare. They only made them for a couple of years in the UK. This one is slightly smaller than the stock wheel, but it's also quite a bit fatter, and of course the crash pad is completely different, so I haven't even driven it since I put that on. Also fitted AC, which you see down here, and new seats. I went with Corbo LG ones, and so far I've been pretty impressed. This hasn't held up very well. You can see it's kind of collapsed inside there. I do have a replacement piece for it, I just haven't put it on yet, but these things are really cheap and they are very, very comfortable. The other difference you'll see in here is it's now an automatic. I went from a 5-speed to automatic because this vehicle is heading to the US Virgin Islands, and I didn't want to have to be changing gear on very, very steep hills all the time. We also swapped out the engine. It went from having a 3.5 litre V8, the twin carbs, to a 3.9 EFI. However, that engine is not staying in there. If you look behind the snowblower, there is an LS engine in there, which is the GM LC9, which is a 5.3, hooked to a 6L80E transmission. That's an automatic. So we're going from, the 3.5 had about 110 horsepower. This thing's probably got about 100 and, I think it was rated about 180. I don't think it has that many anymore. The GM engine has 300, so it's going to be quite a lot more. Okay, so what else? We have new seats in the back. Tip up side facing. These are Exmoor trim. Exmoor makes one cloth, and I don't remember the name of it. It's really, really similar to the stuff on here, so it's almost a direct match. What else? Oh, so the seat box has lids on it, stock, and they're kind of a pain. They don't seal very well, so I have swapped them out for these pieces of diamond plate, which have got this fat mat underneath of them to seal them. These seats do not have the lift-off bases. If you need to get under here, which is where the fuel tank is, you'd have to undo 4 of these and then take the whole seat out. It's not the end of the world, but I don't have to go in there very often, but it's a bit of a pain. So on inside, I run a dash cam. I would recommend everyone do that. They're only about 20 bucks and works really, really well. Here's something. So these are Yeti, obviously, cup holders that fit on the side of their coolers. They fit over this and they're an absolutely perfect fit. And as you can see, I've got a smart water bottle in there. So that works really well. Also have a mag light mounted down here. The new shifter is going to be from an Australian Holden, which is basically a Pontiac G8, the Australian version. Had the same transmission as the one that I just showed you, so the shifter will work, but it's right-hand drive because that's how they do it in Australia. It's also how they do it in the US Virgin Islands, which is why I wanted this vehicle. So, go around to the other side here. Open this up. Steps have been added. I don't remember if they were on last time. I also have some oversized mirrors which I'm going to add. Now, did the same thing on this side. The one thing that is new over here, get these cable chains out of the way, is I built a door so we can still get in there. So if I need to get into the battery box or tools or anything, it's all inside of there. It works very, very well. So there's the interior. Around the back. I have a roof rack for this, but it won't fit in the garage with it on. I have a ladder on this side, which matches this lamp guard on the other side. NAS rear bumper with a recovery hitch. Okay, last time I made a video, somebody complained that there wasn't any shot of it actually running. So I will go and fire it up real quick. Very good. So the eventual plan for this vehicle is it is going to be Arrow or Portofino red with a white roof, Fuji white on the roof. Hood is going to be red. These eyebrow things, where they call those fender flares, are going to stay black. Like I said, I'm going to go with silver wheels. I have another set that I'm going to paint white. And I'm going to have to change the chassis and the bulkhead. That will be when the new engine goes in, so there's an awful lot more work to do. You can't really see it, but this is a roof rack that I have for it. This is a Maasai. I really like it. And there's a back door that I am rebuilding because the one that's on there is shot. So that's about all I can think of for now. Any questions, post below, and I will do my best to answer them.